Hey, world of Facebook and YouTube. It's Madam again. I know my audio's fucked up, but we're going to try and make the best of it and deal with the lag and just chat slowly today. Today we have the paranormal couple, Heather and Jesse, and they
I
are Spirit, Alabama. And we're going to talk about ghost hunting and bondage and whatever fun stuff pops up. Now we
that's
have
what she
split screen here with Sam. You can see me over here. And so it's because we're having audio difficulties. We'll see how this works.
Yep.
So, welcome, you guys.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having us on the show.
Yep.
How long have you guys known Terry Wilson down there in Alabama?
You have to say that again. I'm sorry.
How long have you known Terry Wilson from Alabama?
Oh, we've known. Okay, so
Wait.
she's been following us on YouTube for about
And
4 years.
Facebook.
Oh, and Facebook for like 4 years.
Wow.
But we've actually met her face to face. But that first
First
time
time.
was
Last Saturday.
last Saturday.
We
Oh,
actually
wow.
spent the night with her.
Yeah. So we got to do a paranormal investigation with the whole team of spirits for the first time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and then we got an invite to join. So that's not how we're a part of Spirit.
Spirit, hey! We are Team Spirit Midwest.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Where are
So
you
we're
located?
on your Spirit team, but we're up here in Iowa, and I'm also recruiting from like the tri-state area, Nebraska, Missouri, any place like that. So if you're out there, you're listening, you can understand what I'm saying. Get a hold of me at spirit.robinswanson at gmail.com.
Sweet. All right. You're our, you said Midwest, right?
Midwest. Yeah.
Midwest, yeah.
The Midwest chapter.
Iowa. She's out there by
Yep.
Ola.
She is Viola.
She is by Ola.
How far? Is Ola in Iowa?
Yeah.
We have a friend who is in Iowa and
Okay.
likes the paranormal.
Okay.
So we're going to see if maybe y'all are close by and y'all can hook up
She loves
Where are they?
in Iowa.
Fuck if I know. In Iowa. Somewhere in a cornfield, apparently.
Okay. Well, there's lots of those here.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I've never.
Sitting on this pillow that drive me crazy. Okay.
I was comfortable.
Was that you may shove it back under your ass?
No, it's fine now.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, mention Ola. Find out.
Oh,
So
yeah.
then, you guys had been doing paranormal investigating before you met Terry, obviously.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
Off and on for
About 4 or 5
4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
About
4 years. Yeah.
Have you ever found a ghost?
No, but they found
They
us.
have found us.
Well, there you go.
We've not seen any apparitions like the white translucent figures.
Uh-huh.
We have seen shadow people. Actually, the way we got started in paranormal was completely by accident.
Completely.
Oh, wow.
We started off. We're actually urban explorers. Are you familiar with what that is?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Old building, old houses. We're gonna go in and take videos and pictures.
Yep.
I love that stuff.
That's what we were doing, and we came across a 2-story house that was turned into a duplex. The door was wide open. We went in to explore, and we had our first paranormal experience there. We actually had we had three knocks, followed by 3 heavy footsteps above us.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got scared, ran out of the house because you can easily come across a vagabond or somebody, living in.
Oh, you
in
said
a.
vagabond.
I know I did.
That's
Fancy
so
word.
cute.
Fancy word.
Bum, so good.
Probably
Yeah.
more like a trap house.
Right. So it's like it's really sketchy. It can be.
She lives in
Yeah.
Idaho, not Iowa.
Oh.
My bad. She lives in Idaho.
Oh, Idaho. That's a little ways away.
Idaho.
Yeah, a couple states over.
My
All
bad.
right. All right. False hopes there.
False
Sorry.
hopes.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
it's okay. We could still start a spirit chapter in Idaho.
Yeah.
True. So we heard the knocks, we heard the footsteps. This guy, who's supposed to be my best friend and loves me,
I still love you.
I told him, I was like, let's go. Let's get out of here. He was gone. He was fucking gone.
That's all you had to say was leave.
I kept saying, baby, wait. Come on, sweetie. Keep up.
Don't play that.
He was
He's just like, black folks don't play that.
Someone who understands. I like that. All right.
That's why we'll die fast first, really.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's why they all die first. Is that we're out of here.
Well, yeah. So like we get outside and we're both like our hearts are pumping. We're freaking out. She's actually recording on her cell phone the whole time.
It's on our YouTube channel.
Actually, it's what the
Well,
first
you have
video?
to. You have to keep recording. That's what you came for.
So
Yeah.
we decided we were going to go back in, check it out, see if there really was somebody in there. Why we decided to do that, I don't know.
We had to see.
Yeah, just had to.
I mean, it was just something fucking happened. We had to check it out.
So she's still recording the whole time. I'm in front. I approach this staircase, and I actually hear. Well, I don't hear audibly, but I hear like sixth sense. I can tell that there are two people at the top of the stairs. There's a male, there's a female, and they're whispering back and forth about us.
Yep.
Uh,
Can we say something real quick?
Yeah.
Ola!
Oh, hey, Ola. Ola's watching.
Our friend Ola's on.
Awesome. Yeah, I put his comment up there. Yeah.
Nice. So I go up the stairs. I'm announcing myself. I explore all of upstairs. There are two bedrooms, and then there's a doorway that leads to like an attic space in an an old house, whatever. There's nobody up there. It is completely empty.
No animals.
No animals, nothing. And we're just like, holy shit! Did we just really experience that? We're like, yeah.
We gotta find more.
So that was our first introduction. She was hooked. I'm more cautious. I'm like, let's not go poking the hornet's nest. I mean, we know it's there, but
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how we got into paranormal.
Fun. Well, that's cool. I kind of got into it just by accident, really. But I had some paranormal activity in my shop before that. So it kind of gave me the idea of, well, why not just investigate here? It's close to home. And this is slaughterhouse land. There was once a slaughterhouse built on this land.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it is haunted for sure. And Sam thinks that my doll over here is haunted. So, yeah, he's pretty convinced it's haunted.
Why do you say it's haunted, Sam?
He thinks it looks at him wherever he's moving.
It probably is.
Like he thinks it even moves a little bit, You
should set up a camera and record it overnight or something.
Yeah. Good call. Here, I got the phone. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you the. Let's see if I can turn this around. I probably can't, but I can show it to you this way. All right.
So while we're getting the adult tour, what kind of shop do you have?
Can you see her?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is she porcelain?
She's quite lovely. But yeah, I guess fine too. She's quite lovely, but she may be haunted.
That's cool.
Oh.
Not
That's
sure.
cool.
you
Look for stuff
asked
for
me
quite a
something
while.
about the she shop.
Yeah,
The shisha?
the shop.
Yeah, I said, what kind of shop do you have?
Kind of what?
What kind of shop do you have?
Oh, it used to be a boat repair shop. My dad and grandfather ran that, but then now they're gone. And
Mhm.
so it was left to me, and I just, it's like my big playhouse kind of out here. I
Oh,
have
okay.
all
So it's
kinds
not
of fun things out here. I have
so
swings, spanking bench, inversion table. I have glory
very
holes,
okay.
and all kinds of other fun things.
Uh,
Floggers, whips, chains, you know.
Rick James.
James,
Whips, chains, and Rick James. So, yeah.
Rick, Whip James and Rick James.
Yeah, that's what Sam said.
You
He's
actually
a
play Rick?
funny guy.
Do you actually play Rick James music during a session?
Well, yeah, I could. I do kind of like it, you know, because he's got that little, you know, he's real like charged up. You gotta love Rick James.
Yeah, I
But
love.
my favorite one was I had a session with a fellow that I flogged to the music of Britney Spears. I had a tiara and pink heels, and then I flogged him to Oops, I Did It Again. And Hit Me Baby One More Time. I really
Wow,
did that.
That was
I
pretty
believe
cool.
you. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
That's
That
some
is
fun
interesting.
stuff right there.
Wow. Okay, now I'm just kind of curious as to what is the, in your opinion, the, I won't use the term strangest. I'll say the most unique request that you've had.
Oh my. Well, might have been the foot guy. He drove an hour and a half to come and massage my feet, kiss my toes, smell my socks, and then he left. I
Wait,
thought that was great. He
You
paid
did
me
what?
$160.
massage your feet, kiss your toes, and sniff your socks?
Yes,
What the fuck? I'm in the wrong
that is
business.
correct. It was fun, and he was a super nice guy, and I thanked him for the donation to my she shop building fund, and it was all good.
That's
I
pretty cool.
I used to have a foot fetish actually.
He did.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't to the level that some people have it, where
Yeah.
they want to like sniff socks and that kind of thing like that, or
Yeah, I had
be.
another guy wanted to be hogtied with dirty socks in his face, and so I did.
Of course, why not? He's paying. Yeah.
Donating.
I got Dylan's socks. They were not good. He'd saved them up for a couple days. Yeah, so he got really good socks.
You know,
But you get what you
I
pay for.
I heard about how there is a service to where you wear your underwear for a few days and then men will buy them.
Yeah. Don't buy anything.
Oh,
What the
they'll
hell am
buy
I-
socks and panties and stuff, but I don't
But-
really sell them. But I mean, I suppose if someone asked, I would.
I need to do that.
No, you don't.
Okay.
No, you don't.
You could. You could wear the panties and the socks on the paranormal investigation and then sell them, because that fear factor maybe
Shit.
is, yeah, the selling thing.
Something must have floated down into my cooch and hooked on to it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Paranormal.
Well, you're out there and you're all hot and sweaty too, because it's Alabama. Yeah.
Normal
Some of
pussy
those
pic-
guys really like that stuff.
I'm
I'm on Fet Life, which is for fetishists.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a fun place. But
I was-
I did not meet Sam on Fet, so he's just a local fellow.
Uh-oh, you cut out. Okay, you
Do
did
it
not.
again.
You did not meet Sam yourself. And then what?
Oh, I didn't meet Sam on FetLife. I
Okay.
met him. He's a local fellow.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Local Sam.
yeah. Local guys are awesome.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So
Want to say
I
that?
think that's a big deal. But because we have like similar memories of things, because it's the Quad Cities. Except for he's only 30. So
Oh, he's a
and
he.
I'm 56.
He won,
I'm 40.
51.
and he's 40. Yeah,
Okay, there you go. It works. I think for the woman to be older than the man, I think it works.
I think so too.
Hmm.
So far, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working for us so far.
Yeah. That's cool.
So
So,
we used to let me explain a little bit about us real quick.
uh-huh.
As far as the paranormal goes, we was Christians and we did paranormal, but then people started talking to us about how horrible it is and demons and blah 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 and all that good shit.
Yeah.
And so we stopped to please other
Uh,
people that was around us,
mhm.
and then we had a revelation about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
It was like fuck Christianity and hell Satan, and we
Yeah.
started. We
Paganism rules.
huh?
Paganism rules.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
It does.
Yeah, I think it's really great. I mean, I feel like my soul is centered. I feel like I'm all in the same plane with my mind, body, and spirit. And I feel like I've got more power and self esteem, self worth than I've ever had before.
I'm getting there.
It's interesting that
Yeah.
you say that. I was actually taking a shower here.
Thank
A,
God.
a while, hey, and I literally had that same thought. It was like, you know what? Since I've made this switch away from Christianity, I feel more genuine to myself.
Hmm.
Um, I feel more liberated
Hmm.
spiritually.
Yeah.
Um, and like, I like the fact of not having to pretend, honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
I felt like I did a lot of pretending as a Christian because
Yeah.
you don't want to have sin, you don't want to have
Yeah.
that,
Right.
so everybody walks around, I don't have any sin, praise Jesus, and they go home and they, they're, fucking their dog or whatever else they're,
Yeah.
doing behind closed doors.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just like,
And it's so hypocritical, really.
yes,
Yes, it is.
it has become very hypocritical.
Yeah.
So,
I don't miss Christianity, but I do miss church. So what we're doing is starting our own church here, and it's the Servants of the River of Life Church, and I have a little sanctuary out back, and we're going to have our September 22nd. We're having the fall equinox celebration, and that'll just be 2 days before the ghost hunt. So we're going to kind of consecrate the place, and just be pagans.
Yeah, this is really
so what it sounds like to me is, and community is really what you miss.
Yes.
And that's really
So
what
I'm
church
putting
was.
together a community.
Yep.
nice.
You have to build your own tribe.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
I agree.
think we just joined a pretty amazing one.
I think so too. Terry's got a good tribe going down there in Alabama, and I think you guys are a great addition to the tribe. So
Well,
welcome.
thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
We love them. I mean, we just fell in love with
Yeah.
them when we met them.
When we met him, it was the first time like everybody just felt really, really comfortable.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, it
It
is.
was.
It's a
We were kinda hesitant at
good
first,
group
though.
down there.
But
I don't
Well,
get
you're
down there
breaking
as
up.
much
I
as
don't
I'd
know what
like.
you're saying.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. How often do you come down here?
Oh, gosh, I haven't been down there for a long time now. I wanted to get down there in the fall, last fall, but I couldn't get there. And so I'm hoping maybe that sometime this winter or in the spring, maybe. But while it's
Okay.
still cold here and shitty, and I'm real tired of winter, make a break for the South.
All right. Come
So,
on down.
Oh,
I
hey,
have to
Terry's
say,
on. I have lots of
Hey,
feedback. I know. I'm
she's
trying to
got.
think of how I could fix it because I don't want to shut this all the way down, and I couldn't hear on that. So yeah, it's the lag. I don't know. It's going to be tough to fix.
but it is
I'm
fixable. It's I don't know. It may not happen on this particular chat, but I say chat, but uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
video.
video.
Yeah.
well. That's as
So,
low as
as
we
far
go.
as what you told us, you were the dom.
Oh
That's
yeah,
that's what I
uh,
am curious about.
the dominant one. I
Yeah.
think in any relationship, there's a dom and there's a sub, and you may switch occasionally. But I
But
think that, maybe we just don't identify ourselves as that. But in BDSM, we do. And
yeah, we do.
I'm gonna go ahead and
there's,
say. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
varying degrees of domination. Sometimes we dom from the bottom. We
Mm.
don't even know we're doing it.
I call her a control freak.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
funny.
I love it.
I would,
I tell her that she has a very strong administrative gifting because she really does. She likes to take charge, get things done.
right.
Um, just sometimes it's like I'm making a sandwich. You don't have to tell me how to make the sandwich. It's just
That's funny. Is this
yeah.
feedback better? The lag?
It's a little bit better. Ola
Okay.
says it's no lagging for her.
Okay. So then I muted that one, and I think I'm gonna maybe remove that one from the feed and then hit that. And then
I
I'll just kind of slide in here with Sam. I don't know. Can you hear us?
Now all I got is echo.
wait.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's there.
No. Yeah. It's still there.
Okay. Is it better?
I mean, I can see your mouth moving and hear the audio in sync with it, but I hear a slight echo.
Nope, you're gone.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll just go with this one.
Came back with
And if
Sam.
you guys can hear me, we're gonna go with it.
Okay.
Lean back and let's see what it does.
Well, this is I'm on both screens now.
Get double shot.
I know.
Double shot.
Yeah. Peace out. I'll sit out. I'll sit up here so it's maybe not quite so obvious that I'm on these.
Okay.
There we go. We'll just put Sam over here.
Still be holding it down, west side.
He's so cute.
All right. So now we got some feedback.
Okay, is that better?
Say something.
Better on the feedback?
No,
Not too shabby?
not too shabby.
Oh, good.
We'll be okay with it.
We always have technical difficulties at Skeleton Key Network.
Oh,
It just is what it is. Must be all the energy we witches have.
right? Another thing that we're new with is being
Yeah. We are new witches, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, are you guys are witches?
Yes.
Yeah.
She,
Awesome. I figured with the pentagram behind you that you were, and sometimes it goes along with paganism, to do the craft.
Yeah.
exciting.
I know. I love witchcraft. I really do. Things have happened for me so much easier, so much better since I've used it.
Really?
Good.
Oh, yeah. I'm living the life. I mean, I do everything centered around my manifestations or my magic that I'm working. And it's helped a lot. Really, just living it.
Nice.
I have a question for you in regards to witchcraft. Okay, so
Mhm.
I come from a very strong Christian background, very religious, where you have your Sunday evening, your Sunday morning service, your Wednesday service. You have
Mhm.
time. You've got all those little things that you do. So, in witchcraft, is there typically like, I don't know, like practice time, like every Thursday I practice the new spell kind of thing, or
Well,
is
whenever you want. That's the beauty of it. You can study it whenever you want. You can make up your own rituals. You can make up your own like holy days. You can make it what you want because it's really centered around how you feel and what you feel you need and the work that you need to do. And I don't even necessarily follow moon cycles. I try to, but if it feels right, I still just do it.
okay?
That's
Nice.
So
cool.
that's kind of the thing. If it feels right, do it. If you think, if you get a feeling about something that I really need to pick up this rock, or I really need to write this thing down, or I really need to do this, or, take note of that thing, do it. Because it's your inner self telling you what you need,
Yeah,
and you have to listen to it. It's like intuition. You have to listen to your intuition.
that's
Trust
what.
yourself.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember her name. Down in up in Huntsville, Sarah
Sarah.
was telling you about as far as getting in touch with yourself, getting to know yourself.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
Like that shadow stuff.
I think
most
that's
definitely.
the thing that helped me the most is really like allowing myself to love myself and to trust myself and my intuition and that I knew what I was doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely have to get. I'm working on getting out of the habit of second guessing myself.
Yes.
Um, and I have found a pattern of when I second guess myself. Well, like, I should have gone with my first instinct. It's like, I should have gone. So I do
Yeah.
that now.
Well, let
When
that
I
be a lesson that when you have that first initial instinct, go with it.
Cool.
I do it when I drive. Even I typically have I'll find a route and I'll just drive that route. And then sometimes it's like I need to go a different way, or or hold up before I leave, just for whatever reason. I don't just like okay, so I just
Hmm.
go left instead of right this time. You
Yep.
know, I
And
don't know, maybe,
sometimes that's the universal creator's way of keeping you from harm. You know, maybe there was going to be an accident on that street, and that's why you didn't take it. Maybe there was going to be something, the cop giving you a ticket. You know, and the creator sent you another direction or held you up for 10 minutes so you could
yeah.
avoid it. So I never get
Um,
upset about stuff like that.
Okay.
Ola said hi to Sam.
Oh yes, hello Sam. There we go.
Is
Sam
you?
says hello. Mhm. Let's see, Jesse and Heather, where did you meet Sam and Madam? We met online here through the Spirit group, and and Terry Wilson. So she's awesome.
yeah.
Tell you what, that woman has led my life into some really interesting places, and I'll be forever grateful.
She's starting to. Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Since we
go.
met her Saturday every
Yeah.
day, we talk every day. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool, and she spends a lot of time with doing the paranormal investigating, and then she's running Spirit, and she's doing helping out with the National Ghost Hunt Day. So, are you guys participating in that?
Yes, of course.
Awesome. We
Yeah.
are signed up. We're registered. We're gonna investigate the She Shop and Mayhem Manor. And I'm going to do an old fashioned seance with a crystal ball and everything. And we're going to try and see if we can contact anyone.
Yeah.
Have you ever used a Ouija board?
I never have either.
Oh, you haven't? Okay. We tried. Well, actually,
Once.
we did one. No, we did twice, actually.
Yeah, twice.
We did twice.
The second time.
We did. The first time was at Bryce, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, he was here.
Was it here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we tried using one here at our house, and nothing really happened, whatever. But that first time doing it. So we went to this place called Bryce, which is a old abandoned mental hospital.
Oh.
And it has a nursing property also.
So it's a nursing home / mental health facility. It's got a really long history. Long story short, a guy created it. It was helping people who were elderly and mentally ill. They were getting they had full activities and things where they were going and basically getting better.
They had jobs.
They had and then the state stepped in and basically said, you can't do this unless you're paying them. Well, they didn't get enough funding to keep that going, or I don't know if enough or any, and eventually shut down. So we went to the senior care facility and we did a Ouija board there. And that was really creepy because it was just us, Heather and I, and then one other person there. And we were already going to walk through the whole thing. After we did the Ouija board, or while using it, we heard something coming toward us down this hallway, and it was crawling along the air duct on the ceiling.
Kind of scary.
It was almost like it was crawling upside down in the air duct.
Right.
Like it was tripping.
It would have had to have been crawling, like walking upside down along the air duct, coming.
Wow.
So then when I turned my flashlight on, it stopped. And we didn't hear anything else after that.
Well, we heard a couple of bumps, but nothing like that.
Nothing like that. That was obvious. It was like,
that's scary.
This is a.
Oh, I'm like, what the hell is that? Our dogs are scratching at the door.
Yeah, our dogs.
Oh, it's like having a scary story, and then this knock comes at the door. Oh my God! Oh, that's so funny.
This place,
they're scratching at the door. Oh my God!
Hold on, sorry, technical difficulties. We're here. Okay.
Look at my little bitch. My bitches.
Aww.
My little bitches right here.
They're so cute.
They're tripping out. They're like,
all right, so this one here is Fauna.
Let her.
Okay.
She's like,
all right, I know. Freaking out.
He's jumping.
This one here is Angel.
Cute.
Angel, the mother of Fauna.
Yep.
They're so cute.
She's a tweenie.
She's 12 years old.
Oh my.
He's 11.
They're just so darling.
Yeah. So
Jesse,
I have a little dog, but she's kind of a naughty dog. But Bob keeps her in line. Bob the cat,
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob bullies her a bit. You know, Bob. We called him Bondage Bob. Well, ball bondage Bob. But then went to the vet, so now he's just Bondage Bob. But I caught him with my phone the other day on Grinder. So now I think he's bisexual Bondage Bob. And I've told him no bestiality, Bob. I'm just not going to do it. It's a hard limit.
Angel is she's bi. She's bi and incestuous. She likes to fuck her daughter.
She humps.
Oh no, incest. Bisexual incest. Oh,
Yep.
that's terrible.
It's so awkward. I'm like, what are you doing?
Just look over.
Oh, that's kind of funny though.
It's humping. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Oh, we froze up. Oh, damn. We froze up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're coming back. Oh, you're back. You're in. Yep. That's funny. That was good. We do. That was really good. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. You guys are fun.
Thank you.
Try to be.
It'd be a fun double date. You know, the two of us, the two of you guys.
Right.
And Ola.
Right.
And have our Ola. She's still there. She said she was.
Crikey.
Oh.
You want some of this? Yeah. This is going to be so fun. I'm really excited about National Ghost Hunting Day, and just being a part of something that's that big. I mean, it's going to be like international, and I'm totally stoked about being live and doing all this stuff here at the shop. It's just going to be really, hopefully, informative.
Seance.
The seance, right?
The seance, yeah. I'm going to do old fashioned because, I think if a few of us got together, we would, find something out, I think.
Yeah.
So there's a couple people I'd like to call over, to ask them a couple questions. So.
Oh, yeah.
Curious.
But I don't know if you get to pick and choose who you get to talk to. Or if it's like whoever's on the line.
So let's say you're calling out for, I don't know, we'll call him
Elvis.
Yeah, there you go.
Elvis.
Only he's not dead.
Oh,
okay.
Michael Jackson.
He's not dead either.
Yeah, Tupac. No, not dead either.
Nobody's dead.
Okay. So let's say you're calling for your blah, 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 old neighbor John Smith, right? Oh,
sure.
John. How is it that are you ever actually sure you're speaking to who you think you're speaking to?
No. I mean, unless you can see them.
Yeah.
Which some mediums can actually see them. I know Vivian Powell, she can see them.
Okay.
So she's with the Spooky Crew.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So yeah, some of the mediums are very talented, and they hear them, they see them. Sometimes they see them in the state they were in when they died, which wouldn't be great. Yeah, sometimes.
No,
I don't think you see someone with their face blown off. They're like,
I mean, I'm morbid. I like
some
that.
of them say that, that's how they see them. If they died in a horrible accident, they see them all mangled. So
it's terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible. I wouldn't want to see them like that. But some people say they see them as they were when they were alive. I think it's maybe the energy they give out or something.
Yeah.
It's all about energy and vibrations and, like wavelengths.
Yeah. Everything vibrates.
Yeah, everything is vibrating at a certain frequency. And I think when we're on that frequency, we are more successful.
Hmm. So, what sort of meditations things do you do to prepare yourself? To basically get yourself in the vibe, you know?
Well, just I kind of center myself, and I maybe might ground, just go out and walk around, and or I have rocks all the time that I'm constantly, you know, touching and rolling around and stuff. And I just do stuff like that. I don't really meditate hard.
You're constantly
Just now.
touching rocks, just playing with them and fondling the rock.
It's called CBT, cock and ball torture. But torture is all in the eye of the beholder, and you know, denial can be a form of torture. So, you
No,
know, tease and denial, tease and denial, tease and denial.
You do that.
I'll do that to her. I'll like eat her out and whatever, and I can tell she's getting close, and I
And
just
then you
back
quit.
off, and she's like, I'm like, start up again. Getting to the point to where basically you just touch her once, and she's like, oh, I'm like, yeah.
Yep.
He kind of
Yep.
does that too.
Or I just
Yeah.
have to put his face in it, and not let him get away from it. Yeah.
He's like, can we have a break? No.
Oh, I was
Yes.
like, a break? Really?
We take a break, yeah. Come back.
Yeah, get some Gatorade and stuff.
Yeah, and then we come back and do it again.
Get some electrolytes back in you,
I
man.
could wear out. Well, actually, I have worn out 2 or 3 of that age. So, but that's why I'm polyamorous. So that I can do things like that, and everything is understood by everyone that's the way it is. And I need to be that way.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good thing.
We
They
have
call it ethical non-monogamy.
ethical non-monogamy.
Mm-hmm. Or you could call it polyamorous.
Oh, I got
Just like you can call, pansexuals, I think could be like bisexual too, because there's only 2 sexes. So if you're pansexual, you're doing all of them, then it'd be bisexual. So I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of terms I'm not sure about.
Wait, okay, so you're having sex with a female who identifies as a male. That's technically, because nowadays, if they identify as a male, then I have to call them a male. So is it still bi? I don't know.
I don't know. You see?
It
And
gets
if I put a strap on, does that make me like,
yes.
I don't know, gay if I'm doing a guy? I don't know.
Mm.
It makes you a Baphomet. That's what it does.
I think I'm just going to call myself queer for now on, and then it covers everything.
Does it really?
I have not heard that term in a long time.
Yeah, it used to be offensive, but now it's part of LGBTQ.
Wow.
I'll just take a cue. Thanks.
LBG. What's the D?
It's LG
Right.
BQ.
Okay.
BTQ. That's right. LGBTQ.
All right.
It's lesbian, gay,
Right.
bi,
Trans.
trans, and then Q is queer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
That kind of covers everybody. Well, except the, monogamous heterosexuals.
They're discriminated against in the LGBTQ community.
I know, right?
Just like
They say they're so open, but they're so not, They're down on this heterosexuality,
Nope, can't have that.
Gotta be one of the letters.
We got
You have to have a letter.
Might as well.
That's funny. You might as well just pick one. You know.
Yeah.
That's why I picked Q. I used to be a B, but I thought Q was probably more accurate.
I'm a B. Yeah.
What is queer? Okay. I'm gonna ask. This is a legitimate question. Okay,
Mhm.
I don't understand the term queer because, in my understanding, queer is the same thing as gay.
No.
What is
Queer
it like?
would include people who were asexual and don't identify as sexual at all in any way. And so that would, they would fall into that as well. So
All
I
those
think that
nuns.
covers everyone. I know someone who's asexual, never has sex. Just he was the friend that went maternity clothes shopping, but I thought maybe he was gay, but no, he's asexual.
Ola says she's B.
Oh, Ola's totally bi, totally bi. All right,
Yep.
bi is good. You know, it gives you more chances to meet people. You know, and polyamorous and bisexual, man, you got it made. Oh Lord. I think
All
we're
right.
boring Sam. That's okay.
Yeah,
I'll wake him up after the podcast.
Sam, what do you want to talk about, Sam?
Say what?
Oh, well, do you have anything of interest that you'd like to add here?
I mean, sure, I was going with the conversation.
He's just like he's a voyeur. Sam likes to be the voyeur in the corner.
See? Gotta have one.
And I'm the exhibitionist, so it works out very well.
I'm actually both. I like to watch and I like to be watched.
Yeah. That's cool. Have you guys ever done it like out in public, like at a park or like, somewhere where you could get caught?
A graveyard.
Hey.
That's cool.
We did
I
do it at
bet-
a park. A graveyard, wasn't it?
Mhm.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah. We wanted to do it in the graveyard.
We can.
Nice.
It is very nice.
Yeah.
Uh,
Before the summer's over.
I'm sorry.
Before summer's over. He wants to do it in a graveyard.
We'll go find a body.
Well, at least maybe we'll go tonight, We'll hop on the motorcycle, take a blanket, head out to the graveyard.
Yep.
There's
So
one
we've
not
been-
far.
We visited. No, we had a graveyard and we went to a park, didn't we? The first time you surprised me with like dropping your pants, I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
That was the graveyard. B.
That was still a graveyard.
Mhm.
Okay, it was still a graveyard. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the second time we did it, we took candles, a blanket, and he kind of did a pentagram with the candles around the blanket.
Oh, nice.
We was trying to use our sexual energy while we were there at the cemetery at night. We ghost hunted after that.
Oh, nice. That energy, that sexual energy is awesome.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. You can get a lot of power out of that. And no kidding.
We had like after that we went down into the cemetery and we was in the car and we was doing a spirit box and we kept having some really deep voiced man telling us to get out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't want to.
And we wouldn't do it. And then we heard this woman crying and asking for help. And then we had all of these kid voices coming through telling us to leave. To
Wow.
leave. Yeah.
So you guys
crazy.
got the heck out of there, right?
Yeah, but now I want to go back and get out of the car and talk to that dude. Because
You
we're like
should.
in a total different mindset right
Yeah,
now.
but he was one to attach him.
Yeah.
Well, here's the
Well,
thing.
I think
This
if you
entity
protect yourself,
wanted us to get
you
out of
know,
our car.
you can avoid being having a hitchhiker.
Spiritual condoms work the same way as real condoms. They're not 100%. So that's all I can say.
Well, I suppose not, but I think you have to go in the right frame of mind that I am more powerful than whatever is out here, and this just isn't gonna it's not gonna get in here, you know. You put that shield up, your mental shield.
Now I got 4 kids. So that shield is only as good as
Oh dear. I guess that didn't work. Oh Lord. I'm just so glad that I'm postmenopausal. That's all I got to say.
She's
I
in it
tell
right
you
now.
what, it's more fun. Yeah.
I'm perimenopause right now, and it's fucking horrible.
Oh, see, I'm over it now, and it actually gave me a higher libido than I had before when I was still breeding. Yeah, I didn't
So,
want anything to do with it at that point, and now it's like can't get enough.
so,
I sometimes think I might kill Sam.
so when you're perimenopausal,
Great.
you said you didn't have as much drive.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
When you were perimenopausal, you said you didn't have much sex drive.
No, I did. I've actually my sex drive has increased 110% since I'm not having my period anymore, and I'm postmenopausal. I haven't had a period for years, so after that happened, I was good.
So
Okay.
So yeah, I just never have had any problems since then. But before that, I always was worried about pregnancy. Now I don't have to worry about it, and it's giddy up.
I got something to look forward to.
Well, yeah, it is fun when you can have all the fun and none of the worry.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do stuff like role play too, and Sam's my pony. He's got such a lovely mane.
Oh,
Okay. Look at there.
Yeah, it's good.
Wait, okay, now since you said pony, I know that there is a fetish about ponies where people have like actual saddles and stuff.
Yes. There's actual like hardware you can and like ears, bridles, tails, the whole
Yeah.
9 yards. Or you can just be like naked. And
what?
I have a friend that was going to help me build a cart to be pulled by my pony. And actually Dylan's my pony too. And he's got a lovely mane.
Yeah.
So then they pull the cart around the yard, and pretend to be my pony. And it's a fun day.
That,
Okay, now I'm is Dylan a black stallion also?
No, he's a white one. They're like yin and yang. These guys are like my yin and yang, and I'm not even kidding. They're different, but they're the same. It's very kismet. That three of us are all together, and we mesh very well. And I think it's a great dynamic. And yes, they're very different.
Okay.
wow.
Sam is little and fast, and Dylan is kind of bigger and just more like the powerhouse. But he's fast, like a ninja.
Oh.
Like he'd kick your ass before you even knew he was there.
I am actually visualizing how this looks when he's fucking, and I'm just like,
It's a ninja dick.
it's a blur. It's like,
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. He's a skateboarder. He, yeah, he's a skateboarder.
Hey.
Dude! Oh! That's
He's a
the
skater boy.
Yeah, for real.
Can
I know you can see my
you
Spitfire.
see a Spitfire?
Yes. Oh,
Oh wow.
dude. Well, okay. Subject
Right?
change. Subject change. So I was a skateboarder all throughout high school.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and at one point, I was actually the only black skateboarder in my entire city. Um, and the only reason why I stopped is because I had a knee injury. I went to this rock
Oh,
concert, got in a mosh pit. My gut told me not to, but I really wanted to go with the, and I did, and my knee got injured, and it's been fucked up ever since. And
oh,
I've had to stop. I have a skateboard that I can't even ride, but I have it because I'm like,
oh.
one day I will get my knee fixed. One day
Mhm.
I shall ride again.
So
Oh,
man,
He made a
oh,
little skate park out here on the
let's go.
cement.
That's crazy.
oh, man, you get rails and like a launch ramp and a fun box and
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
See? You know exactly what I mean.
jeez, man,
That's fun.
I
See?
know.
Kindred spirits.
Yeah,
I miss it, man. Like, oh, I miss it so bad.
right?
Yep.
To live vicariously through my Xbox playing the game Skate.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
that's how I do it now.
That's what we was playing that one day you came over.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Alex was playing that for hours.
Yep.
Yeah,
They were playing it at the mansion. So
Uh,
he used to live at the mansion. Now he lives at the manor house.
What's the mansion
what's
in
a
the manor
mansion? Yeah,
house?
where are
Well,
those?
the mansion is actually it's a mansion here in Davenport. It's a Schricker mansion,
Mhm.
and it's a huge mansion on top of the hill in Davenport, and it's a beautiful old house. And I went there to investigate paranormal activity because they were feeling some negative vibes around the house, and I investigated and said, I think it's the people that are here, not any kind of paranormal stuff. You have no entities. You just have some bad people.
So what
It's true.
Shout out to Matt though.
Shout out to Matt. Matt's not one of them. So, but he's got a few people that kind of hang around there that are bringing him negative vibes.
Okay, yeah. That
So
has-
I said, just increase your vibrations.
what you said.
mansion?
Mansion.
The mansion, yeah. So, but it's an actual old mansion built around the turn of the century here in Davenport.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the
And then
manor?
I call my house Mayhem Manor because they have the mansion, so I had the manor house. So yeah, we called it the plantation for a while, but I don't really have any crops, so we went with manor house. Well, plantations were always on the river,
Well, yeah.
I'm
and
sorry.
we're like right on the river.
You say plantation, I'm like, nah, you can't say plantation when you got a brother in the house. That's not cool.
Well, yeah, that kind of changes the connotation of it a little bit. So yeah, that's why we said we'll go with the manor.
Yep.
So
Like
and Mayhem Manor sounds good.
manor sounds nice.
Manor
Yeah.
does.
Well, Bruce Wayne had Wayne Manor, so that's kind of where I thought of it. My name's Robin.
Yeah. Batman and Robin. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's where I came up with Mayhem Manor.
Yeah,
Oh, I got a whole story about the whole place. It's just kind of fun to make up stories about things.
Yeah.
Like Bob.
Yeah.
Wait, you make up,
Yeah, Bob. Bob, I think, was involved with the Mexican mafia, and then he was a teamster in Chicago for a little while.
wait,
So,
eh?
yeah.
I get that. Yeah, he's a badass.
Well, I manifested Bob, and so he kind of came out of nowhere. And he was about 3 years old, was what the vet said. So I make up stories about where he was at before he came here.
Oh, it's cool.
We found our cat on one of our urban explorers. We were exploring a house, and he was 3 months old.
Actually, that was a paranormal exploration.
Yeah, that was one of the first paranormal.
That was our first overnight.
Mm-hmm. And he was sitting on the front, walked outside around the house, just wanted to film around the house. He was sitting on the front porch, and he looked at us and started meowing. I mean, this was like a feral cat that was fucking all over us.
Oh, wow.
He was calm.
He just, I mean, he was out
there. It was meant to be.
Yeah.
We had gone to this house. Heather found this house and went to it, got a really bad vibe from the house, and was like,
I wouldn't even get out of the car.
So she
wow.
And we get there, and I walk up to the house, and I'm looking inside. I think am I recording the video?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Anyway, I got the same unwelcome feeling. It was like the closer I got to the house, the worse it got.
Wow.
And it literally got so bad, I was like, I can't stand here. I didn't even go inside. Just walked to the door. And we left, and that feeling stayed like in our chest. We probably lived about 10 miles away.
Wow.
Stayed with us for about a good 4 miles.
Wow.
It was weird.
And then we couldn't stop about it. We just couldn't shake that thought of it.
So then she actually ended up finding out who managed the property. We got permission to go back and actually get a tour, that kind of thing, and do an overnight stay in there.
Wow.
Went back. It was completely different feeling.
Yep.
So
it was very inviting. It was extremely inviting.
It was like...
Why do you think you got that vibe? You think it was because you didn't have permission from the people that day? And they were like, the entities that were there were like, get the hell out of here.
Yep.
The house belonged to a 90-something-year-old lady who had passed away. And people, after she died, people were breaking in and stealing all of her furniture and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So we were there.
So that's why.
Yeah, we were there with nobody around us, and we didn't know who the house was and stuff. It was not cool.
But
they were letting you know that it wasn't cool to do that.
The caretaker the second time, when he brought us to the house, he kind of told us a story about her, and we stood there on the property and talked back and forth about her and her house and stuff like that. And the feeling was just...
It was completely
different. Yeah.
It's like we were okay at that point.
Right.
But the sucky thing is we didn't get any paranormal out of that. And I think it's because it was okay that we were there.
Maybe you should sneak back some other night, and see if you can, like, rile them up.
Yeah, we did, yeah. Urbex. We named our cat Urbex after our exploring.
Nice.
I think he's my familiar. He is just amazing.
I think, he probably is because he came at you like that, When they're meant to be like that and it's right, usually that is your familiar.
I mean, he made people standing on the edge of the porch just screaming at us, picking up. And it was
like, don't leave without me.
What's wrong? Uh-oh. He's thinking. He analyzed every freaking thing.
Yeah, you kind of have to have that kind of investigative mind, that the kind of thing like a detective, where you look at the facts and you integrate everything and you come up with a theory of what happened, Funny. All right. Well, we're actually over the hour. So we're going to have to go. I don't think there's anyone on after us that we're going to make mad, but we got to go. Sam's in the box. That's funny. You guys crack me up, and we're gonna have to chat more. You know, off camera
Yeah.
and see. Just have another little chat.
Sounds
Yep.
good.
So hang out for a second. I'm going to tell our viewers thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And may you all be blessed and with abundance and good health. And also tune in on Friday morning at 11 a.m. for Witchy Whims. I think Nell will be back and I will be there. And in 2 weeks, you can look forward to Terry and Jess coming back to Witchy Whims. I'm excited for that. And I'm very happy that they're deciding it's time to come back. So, uh, everybody, have a great night. And thanks for tuning in and spending some time with Madam. Good night.